Welcome to the Daily Robot. I'm Duncan McKay. This is Diego Gonzalez and Spencer.
Hi.
Hi. It's
Iovoli.
Iovoli, yes.
great.
Well, it's actually Iovoli in Italy.
Iovoli.
Yeah.
So it would be bad if I called you Spencer Olive Oil, right? Or would you be okay with that?
I've been called worse, like ravioli or macaroni. But olive oil. Wait, did you say olive oil?
Yeah,
That's a new one.
that's your olive oil.
Well, you can kind of spell like I bet you can spell olive with your name, right? Is there an E in it?
I've never thought of that. No, there's no E.
Oh.
My first name is.
It's spelled Olive Spencer. Okay, well, we're here to talk about FIRST Robotics. And FIRST, of course, stands for the Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. How do you feel about that?
I actually kind of feel a little bit inspired about FIRST Robotics. You know?
Is that really what it stands for?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't know.
I've never known. It's a little bit of a
I just knew that
stretch.
it stood for like the two things: that greatest professionalism and what's it called?
Cooperation.
Cooperation, where you compete and we're helping each other.
Yeah. We're kind of in a public area in our school, so there might be some people walking back and forth. So don't mind that.
Don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay no attention.
Pay no attention to the people behind us.
So anyway, on January 3rd, they announced this year's challenge, which was Recycle Rush.
Recycle.
Yep. A recycling theme challenge in which we have to build robots to stack totes.
Bins
Get
and litter.
litter, yeah. Put the litter in the bins.
Put bins on the totes, 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 on the stack, on the scoring platform, on the field.
Exactly.
And the litter's just green noodles, except that's no hole in the middle.
I don't think anyone's going to use the litter.
Yeah. Well, we had a noodle agreement, which everybody just threw the litter at the beginning of the match and got 40 points for each team, but now we can't use
Yeah,
that.
they hot fixed it in a way.
No mutually assured noodling.
Yep.
Yeah, so your noodles only count if they're on your opponent's side, which is practically impossible to throw it that far.
Well, with a robot, if you actually have like a launching mechanism.
No, the rules specify that you can't use the robot to throw it
Really?
over. Yeah.
Oh, why? That doesn't make any sense.
So you have to throw it over like
The
a
human
freaking
player?
javelin thrower, yeah.
I could barely get it like almost halfway, but I can never get it all that far.
And maybe if you get it in the
wow.
landfill,
Okay.
it'll count for 1 point, but I don't think the effort is worth it.
We can push it to the landfill and get 4 points.
Does that count?
Or no, it's
Yeah,
1 point.
yeah,
1 point. No.
1 point,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's 1 point in the landfill, 4 points for your opponent's side.
For unprocessed litter. Okay.
And then
well,
your opponent has an opportunity to pick it up and put it in their bin for 6 points for them. So
But I feel
Would
like
they
it
have to
just-
have their own color in their bins?
I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Oh, I thought that's why they colored it for the noodle agreement.
No, it's the color only matters for like the unprocessed.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And well, I guess landfill, or if it's
No,
if it's
landfill
an opponent
doesn't
in the
matter.
landfill.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's not.
Wait, can you? Does your opponent's noodles have to be in your landfill for you to get points, or can you put your own in your own?
I think
landfill?
you can put your own in your own landfill.
So what happens if opponent's in the landfill?
Then you get the points if you put it
Oh,
there.
so any noodles in your landfill get you 1 point each.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, just the noodle? I thought the noodle was just green, so there's no way.
No,
that-
they're putting tape on the ends so they can
okay.
tell.
Yeah.
That gets rid of the noodle agreement.
So.
Learning every day.
Good morning. Good luck today. So what's next? Oh yeah, it's something else that's different is that there's a new like size specification, so it doesn't really matter like how tall or how. Actually, does it matter how tall it is?
Yes.
Well, on the field.
Height matters.
Oh yeah, there is a
Height.
height thing.
But
But
length
no,
and width doesn't matter, but height does.
Yeah.
on the field.
On the
After
field, yeah.
you have to be able to in 1 minute get it between I think it's 28, 42, and 78. Fact check Jeremy Weed. But those are inches, of course, no metric. But so you have to be able to like take it from whatever like you have it in the transport perimeter, and then you have to be able to like get out onto the field within 1 minute, and then I guess back again too. So I don't know. Be interesting to see if someone has like a transforming robot.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. but
Our robot's not transforming though, right?
no, I don't
No.
think so.
And there's also a new like what's called a ranking system,
Oh yeah.
where the points. I mean, who wins or loses the match doesn't really matter. It's just the points. So what is the average point? Depending, like you have your total points from the competition, and you divide that by how many matches you competed, and like your average point determines your rank. Right.
A little louder, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's because basically we're not competing against the other teams because we don't like go across to their half the field, so it's not really like robot on robot interaction really.
Mhm.
So it's just point total.
Yep. All right.
And in a way, you're more competing against the teams that aren't participating at the moment. The whole cooperation thing, where you can get 40 points for everybody that's currently on the field, and that brings you above the people that aren't participating at that time.
So we do need an Olympic noodle thrower. That was one thing that we did during the brainstorm.
We thought about it, but we don't think it's likely. Unless we
Have we
like,
selected our human player yet?
I don't know. They don't even have drive team yet. Oh,
ignore that.
Yep.
speaking of important things, when is our competition?
Our competition, I think,
The first one would be Finger Lakes Regional at RIT,
and that's
and the date on that would be
March 26th to 28th.
Isn't there a practice one before that? When's that?
a rally. Isn't that in like Barrington or something? I'm not sure. But I think that's in like week 5 of building. We went to that last year. That was pretty interesting. They had cake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
This is my first year on robotics, so it's kind of funny that I'm on this show, and I
really
have no
informative.
idea what's going on.
Oh,
so I can be sort of like
A new perspective.
a new perspective.
Yeah.
Like you can explain things to me on the show.
Yeah, this is my second year. I was a little late behind Diego.
Yep, third year. I didn't join my freshman year though.
Diego is our official video guy.
Yeah, media.
Media. Well, yeah.
Medium.
Video.
Media.
Media.
Ah,
But yeah, I do video stuff. Well,
Do you have
let's
any
go.
laps from here? By any chance, laps from He's not from here.
I'm not sure.
This is big English, I take it.
It's this little.
Well, I mean, we're in the middle of filming something.
Oh,
That's
seriously?
alright. That's alright.
I think you can maybe get in downstairs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We'll work on improving this.
We need like tape, like
Tape,
scene,
little
scene tape.
sign.
Like filming in
Scene.
process. This is a learning experience.
Guest star, Orange Man and Beanie. Okay, so we're also going to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Find room.
Sin City.
Rumor peoples.
Wait, Cincinnati, Sin City?
Cincinnati.
I think it's Sin City. Is-
That's not Vegas.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Vegas.
And what's cool is that we're
It's
gonna be rooming
Vegas,
in
not Sin
groups of
City.
6.
Okay, I'm an
What?
idiot.
We're gonna be rooming in 6 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Allegedly 6.
Allegedly. Well, which would be a nice new experience.
Hexa fun.
Hex
Little,
of fun.
little louder.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You're not getting too loud on there.
All right.
They'll hear us.
What?
I hope.
I hope they do.
Oh, that's what she. Oh.
So currently we're what? Week 3?
Week 2.
Week 2.
Wait.
This is Saturday, so
This is. Oh yeah. Whoa. Week 3 already.
Wait, what?
so we're basically like halfway through the competition.
January 17th.
Wow. Week 3,
Wow.
and we don't.
We have a drive chassis, right?
Yes.
I think it's
so.
just the end of week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
Mondays,
Saturdays are really they should be the joint points, because we get on Saturday, not Monday. Okay, kickoff was on like Sunday or something, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. So the weekends are really like the start.
We have 8 hours of work on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
8:30 to 4.
But
or some people.
but I think we're actually doing some pretty good process.
Yeah, I got here at 12.
We have the basic structure of the. We have the basic structure of the drive chassis, just like what the Mechanism wheels or whatever.
Word of the day, Mechanism.
Mechanism. Jeff, do you know what that is?
Explain to
You're
us,
like-
Diego.
Well, Mechanum is apparently,
Or
allegedly,
Duncan.
a brand name. But it's basically an Omni wheel that has the Omni wheel things at 45s. And
It's like a wheel with wheels on it.
A
yes,
series of rollers is attached to its circumference. Wikipedia.
tangential.
Good job,
Look
Diego.
at that. Yeah.
Tangential and at a 45 degree.
So this way it can move any direction it wants.
It's at a 45 degree to the perpendicular normal.
I think so.
You take the thing and then perpendicular or 90 degrees away from this direction, this dimension, and then that normal. And
Here we
then
go
45 from that. Guest starring Mystery Man.
So,
Hey, excuse me, how do you get to the gym?
The junior high gym with basketball. All the way down that hallway, take a left, and there'll be some doors on the right. It opens up into like a much larger room, and there should be signs on the ceiling as well. Yep. We apparently have some sports activities. In the auxiliary gym, there's wrestling today, and in the pool, which you can see behind you, behind the lens, fourth wall, all broken, is some swimming activities. That was Mr. Orange Man in the beanie. And then there's basketball in that gym.
And apparently everybody thinks that the main entrance to the school is the aquatic center.
it's a really nice center, but it's
I mean,
not.
yeah,
the
it does.
entrance.
It looks nice, but
It's new.
Yeah, it's
New is always better.
Yeah, the school's been going through a lot of
Yeah.
renovations. You know, like adding a new pool, and we also got a bunch of new.
we've got a new shop.
Yeah, we got a new.
We've got
shop.
new computers in Selvig's room. We've got, well, the old shop is still the old shop, but weight room is gone, and there's a new shop there. Have you done much things in the new shop?
Not really.
No.
Well,
What?
last year when they finished it, I was there for a while for Sims.
Nice.
But there hasn't been any renovations this year. They finished all of them last year. So we're finished school now.
Yeah,
For once.
and it's good to see like the school like focusing and promoting engineering.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, another cool movie trying to like promote how like schools supporting students in the robotics club is a movie that they announced. Well, they showed a trailer at kickoff, which was Spare Parts.
Yeah.
With
it came.
George Lopez.
Yeah, George Lopez.
I didn't know he was doing
anything.
anything anymore. So it's
Yeah,
good to see him in
this
a movie
I
again.
haven't seen him in a while. It's just like
Been
what,
off the grid.
the Nickelodeon show. It's
Oh,
called?
dude, you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Days since injury, 0.
And
Minutes
we
since
actually
injury,
are
0.
0 days since our last injury. One of our mentors got cut. I don't
In
know.
other
But, yeah.
tragic news, no more noodle agreement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where we saying?
get Owen. Tell him to run down here. We
What?
need Owen.
Why?
Album of the day.
Oh.
You should just jump on the table and say it.
So, you know, like, what are teams doing right now?
Right now, I think
I
they're
got progress.
finishing up the CAD and measuring and stuff.
So they have a robot built out in CAD.
Pretty much, I saw it.
So it's our final design is like the robot that goes down, like the totes are here, and it goes down and it scoops one, and then it can keep
Yeah.
scooping them up.
It's not very special.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah, it works.
I mean, hopefully
As far
we're.
as we know, we can guess.
It works in CAD.
It'll work, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Invention
I think all we're
says
like,
yes.
we just kind of looking to do like a reliable robot, unlike last year's.
Well,
More
I mean, last
reliability
year,
than flash.
We
went
built a lot of
forward.
pneumatics or whatever.
Yes, you're tapping. Well, yeah. Last year we, I think we bit off too much, more than we could chew. So this year, I think there's been a theme of keep it simple. So
Yeah.
I think we've accomplished that pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
And
in
you don't
theory.
have much to compare it to because you weren't here
Yeah, I
last year,
know.
but.
But we only have things on CAD and we have a couple finished parts, but we don't have anything for sure that we know will work.
Yeah, and hopefully now that we only have like a few goals, not like 3 main sections with a bunch of different goals on the robot, we just have like gathering and stacking, and then like driving. But hopefully we can get driving down too. I think we have accomplished the keep it simple goal that we had.
Definitely.
There's still time to get it unsimple.
I don't think we
Don't worry.
We didn't have any work done in week 1. We were still debating on what to do the entirety of week 1.
Yeah, we just like broke up into groups and just like keep on thinking of more ideas.
Yeah, we didn't.
Well, from last year, it was a lot more organized. Like the brainstorming, they were like, "Hey, that's a mechanical thing. We're not doing that right now." I think organizing like that is the correct thing to do, but they did it once a day. Like they changed it. I think they had like an extra day in there where they did like the same step of brainstorming, and then it kind of like compounded.
No, but last year we also had a big problem where we were making way too many prototypes.
Yeah, but we got the brainstorming was a lot more organized this year, and that was good. And hopefully, Kate and Nick will. I think this is their final year next year. Hopefully, they'll have gotten a good process down, but also selected some more people to run the show in the coming years.
Kate
I'll
and
be gone next year.
Kate
so.
and Nick are our student leaders,
Captains.
captains, and
Captain,
they're
my captain.
juniors this year.
I just realized that we're all seniors, so we're all gonna be gone next year.
But
We're all
we can
gonna
have some people as special guests in
Yeah.
future episodes if
Yeah.
there are future episodes.
Come back for media mentoring, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
After Eric and whatever is.
I'm technically a mentor right now. Look at that.
No, you're
I'm
not.
Look at
That's legally. That's legally. That doesn't. No.
Counts.
This is FRC.
I'm teaching the youth.
Oh, also spare parts. The water one.
Oh god.
That water FRC water challenge. Not in Xyland, but it's like an actual underwater thing. They showed that before they showed our game thing for this year, and I think that was a bad move.
Every single year, like as we get close to kickoff, everybody's like water challenge, and that was just cruel to show a trailer for a game that had a water challenge.
Can you explain to me why people want a water challenge so bad?
Well,
Like, is recycling not fun enough for them?
Well, it's that I think
not
so we're all.
It's a
always
new
wanted
frontier.
Water challenge.
I mean, we're on the land, and we need to evolve into the water. Because that's how it happened, right? The fish were on the land,
For some
and then they turned
cases,
into humans who walked on to
Like
the
whales
water.
and dolphins and sea turtles were like that, but
No, but I think.
that doesn't happen very often.
But I think Spencer has a good point. Like, it's better that we first decided to like focus on a topic that like is more important, like recycling,
Yeah.
rather than like water. I don't know, like
What was the
Well,
theme last year? Did it help
it
anyone?
was just balls.
I think it was assistance last year.
Oh yeah, cooperation really.
Cooperation.
They carried that over so we can
Cooperation.
cooperate to
Cooperationate
recycle.
is the proper term. It's like the verb form.
Yeah. So as long as everybody competitively and cooperatively recycles, we can save the earth.
Yeah. Well, that's all we're trying to do. Make the world a better place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to say?
Personally? Stop.
What? No.
Are we not done?
I mean,
We should have put a time limit on this.
We're,
Like,
we're past 20 minutes.
was that a goal?
I think 20 minutes is plenty.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I don't know for like one episode. I mean, we have one more time.
What?
We can do other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can do
well,
more.
let's stop and edit. Okay?
Okay, so thank you for listening to the, what's this called again?
This has been the Daily Robot.
The Daily Robot.
Goodbye, folks.
Committing ourselves. All right. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you.